it to him. Your podcast that no one listens to. Your podcast that no one listens to. Your podcast that no one listens to. Your podcast that no one listens to.
Welcome back to a brand new episode of the podcast that no one listens to. I'm your host, Kevin Porter, back for another week that was. Dude, holy shit, dude. How many of you people out there actually saw last week's episode? Because not many of you did, dude. I don't know. I haven't checked the numbers for audio only as of yet, but definitely on YouTube, dude. They restricted the fuck out of that episode, dude. Maybe it was because I was drunk. Maybe I was too high on marijuana. Or maybe I was just talking too much shit about Donald Trump and the fucking state of the world. I don't fucking know. Maybe it was one of those things, dude. So, I don't know. We're back for another week that was. Another fucking solo episode. Dude. We recorded like fucking about a month ago at this point, it feels like. I had Eric Smithstead on the show. I think we talked about this already, but I'll just fucking talk about it again. Yeah, fucking audio fucked up, dude. And then we were recording, dude, I just been running into like fucking technical issues left and right. Like we were recording fucking one of the Saturday morning cartoon podcasts here a couple weeks ago. And I went to go edit it, and the audio that was recorded was just, it sounded like we were fucking like in the space or something, or like, I don't know, like, or it was all slowed down and weird, and like you couldn't use it, dude. So we ended up having to use like, you know, just the standard audio that you get off a cell phone, which I mean works to as good as it is. You know, it's not the best. It definitely is not better than recording on a microphone. I mean, you should always record on a microphone. I don't know, man. I see a lot of videos these days, dude. I go on TikTok. I go on to TikTok, and I'm seeing people out there just, I swear to God, dude, the stuff that like hits, that gets popular, it's like the stuff you would record when you're 15, dude. I know I talked about this before, but I don't really have a lot else to talk about, so let's just bitch and complain about how our fucking podcast is being suppressed by the U.S. government, dude. I know it, dude. CIA, FBI, they got us on a watch list, dude. It's happening. It's already there. If you talk to me, dude, you're on a watch list too, dude. So don't fucking message me. No, I'm just joking. I don't know. I hope I'm not on a list. It's like that South Park episode, dude. It's like you think you're important, but it's like really at the end of the day, it's like you're not that important, dude. They got more important shit going on out there in the world. I would like to think. I would like to think that. But yeah, what's going on, dude? Yeah, the last episode we recorded, that was like 2 weeks ago, dude. I was fucked up, dude. Went out like we said, dude. Went out to the kiln with Jason Brummett. Had a couple beers, came home, kept drinking, smoked a little bit of weed, which, dude, that's weird how, like, weed fucking affects you sometimes when it comes to drinking, because, like, back in the day, dude, in my 20s, especially when I was a teenager, dude, if I was, like, drinking and, like, I fucking took a hit, or took a bong hit or something, dude, that would, like, ruin my fucking night, dude. Like, you're throwing up in the parking lot within, like, 30 fucking minutes, dude. You get those spins, dude. It's not very fun. It's not very fun to have to go through that. But then sometimes, especially, I guess, into my 30s, probably into my 40s, dude, it's like you can control it a little bit more. Even though it depends. I mean, if you're fucking wasted and you start smoking weed, I think that's a problem. But if you have a couple beers, start smoking weed, I think you're okay. But nah, I mean, I was fucking good, dude. But then, like, yeah, dude, we recorded, the episodes haven't dropped yet, but this weekend's episodes on the G.I. Joe podcast, dude. Like, dude, I wasn't even drinking that much. I had fucking, like, 3 Coors Lights. We're talking Coors Lights. So, side note, okay, so I'm trying to get back into, like, what's the word for it? It's not, I guess, lagers. I mean, I'm just, like, your general fucking beers, because, like, I run into these situations with these fucking IPAs, dude, where I can fucking feel it after one, dude. Like, I get a buzz off, like, one of those microbrews, dude, depending on the alcohol, but even on a Coors Light, I was like, I could kind of feel it, dude. I don't know, I have a low tolerance, I think, when it comes to fucking drugs. Which is, like, a good thing, because I'm a cheap date, for 1. 2, not costing you a lot of money. 3, you know, it doesn't take as much, so it's pretty good. I mean, like, when you start hearing people like, yeah, dude, I had, like, 6 beers, and I fucking now just starting to feel a buzz. I was like, well, maybe that's a problem. Maybe you shouldn't be drinking so much then, but I don't know, dude. Like, my drinking, like, I don't know, you fucking tap. I know it's, like, fucking gonna crack on the fucking audio on the mic there, so my apologies. But, yeah, no, dude, sorry, it's like, it's not staying with it, dude. I want to see it record. Make sure it's recording. I guess if it's in red, that means we're good then. So, but yeah, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know. I like to have beers, dude. It's like, I don't know. I know it's like, oh, Kevin, you should just like go on another run, dude. Just quit drinking alcohol, dude. Just like get yourself in better shape. Oh shit. Well, it's like, I don't know, dude. Like, I'm fucking trying to quit vaping. Did that. Only fucked up a couple times. It's fucking stupid as shit, dude. So like the cravings got to me one day, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go get one. And then I'm in the store, and I'm like looking at all the different flavors, and I'm just like, man, I wish I could just get one that like tastes like a cigarette, you know? Like, can I just get one? And like they're like, oh yeah, we have a tobacco one right here. I'm like, okay, cool. I fucking get that, dude. And I used it for like an hour. And within that hour, I'm just like, dude, this is fucking stupid. Like, you shouldn't have fucking bought this. You're quitting. We're doing it this time. We're staying the fuck away from that. And I ended up throwing it away. But damn, dude, that tobacco taste it does not taste like a cigarette, dude. It's like synthetic cigarettes, you know? It's like back in the day when they started, like, trying to roll out vaping. Like, I remember back in, like, fucking must have been, like, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, maybe. I feel like it's, like, 2013. They have these, like, they looked like cigarettes, dude. And, like, you charged them. And, like, I don't know. It's kind of like a vape. You only have so many hits in it. But that's what that shit tasted like. And I just ended up throwing it away. And then last week, because, yeah, that was the week before. And then, oh, no, I guess it was, no. It was the same week. The same week, I fucking just dropped $40 for no fucking reason, dude. And then I was on my lunch break, and I was like, oh, fuck, you know, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna get it. So I go get I get a pineapple one, which is, like, usually, dude, pineapple's, like, one of my favorite flavors. And I go get that shit, and I'm hitting that on my lunch break, and I'm like, oh, man, it just tastes like fucking chemicals, dude. Like, what am I doing? So I threw it away. It's a waste of $40. I'm fucking stupid. I'm fucking an idiot. So it's like, whatever. It is what it is. So just don't make that mistake again, Kevin. Do not go out and buy vapes, dude. Which I think, like, I don't know, smoking or drinking would, like, trigger that, you know? You'd be like, oh, man, I want a fucking cigarette. But, like, I don't know, dude. Like, I quit smoking so long ago, and I went without it for so fucking long that, like, I feel like it's fine. Like, I don't even, like, crave it. It's like, again, these are the 2 times I bought the fucking vapes, I was sober, you know? Because, like, dude, if I would have smoked weed, I would have instantly just felt up like, dude, that's a stupid fucking idea. Your inner monologue is more well connected when you're smoking weed, I feel. And yeah, dude, you just instantly, you're just like, no, that's a bad idea. When you could justify it when you're sober, but then when you smoke a little weed, you can't justify anything, dude. You're thinking right, dude. I don't know. People are like, Kevin, it's just drugs influencing your mind. It's like, I don't know, dude. Like, it pisses me off, dude. I wish I can get the feeling that I get from smoking weed, because, like, when you're sober, it's just like an emotions are just going, and, like, you feel strong in your emotions and stuff. But when I smoke weed, it's like it allows you to, like, step back and, like, just look at the situation and just realize, like, where you're being dumb, you know, and, like, it just calms you down, you know. And it's weird that it works like that. I don't know. We're talking. Yeah. So yeah, getting back to the story of recording the fucking recording these last 2 episodes on Monday with Dallas. So, like, we record. So I had, like, 3 beers, and we did the first podcast, and I took 2 fat bong rips, dude. And, like, you don't see the bong's been on the table if you go back. Like, it's been a little bit of a set piece because, like, dude, it looks so cool, dude. Like, Jessica bought that. I'm pretty sure we talked about this already, but again, like, I don't fucking care. I don't care. This is my life. It's a ramble. We're just gonna fucking do this. She bought it up in Packwood, and it's like these guys just, like, take vases and they just repurpose them into bongs, and this is like, that's so cool, dude. So, I mean, it's like, so it's short and fat, so you get, like, this fat rip, and you just, like, fucking rip it, dude, and you're just like, oh fuck, and just it hits you. And then so I did that back-to-back times before we started recording the Transformers podcast. And it was fun. It was a good episode. Like, I felt fine. Like, I did feel like I was, like, super, you know, it's like super, super fucking high. And, like, I was just, okay, but, like, I don't know. For some reason, like, I don't know. It's like tunnel vision to a point when you record, especially with somebody else. I don't know. It can be tunnel vision, but, like, especially when I'm high. If I'm high, then you're just kind of like, okay, I have to just do my best to get through this. And a lot of times, dude, it's pretty fun. Like, it's pretty fucking fun. So yeah, we recorded the second one, and like, I started drinking, like, a twisted tea, and I don't know what the fuck it was, dude, but, like, I took one more bong rip, and it like, right before I took the hit, I was thinking to myself, like, I was like, you don't need another hit. Like, you're pretty fucking good. Like, and I wasn't like, and because I felt fucking good, because when we were watching G.I. Joe, I'm sitting there on the couch, and I'm, like, watching it, and I'm like, oh, I feel so, like, relaxed, and, like, I feel good about my life. Like, I feel like I've, like, really been working through my problems the last couple weeks, and, like, really trying to, like, best foot forward, and I feel like we're getting there. And just, dude, I took that fucking last hit and that just like threw me off, dude. Like I'm sitting here like staring at Dallas and I'm just like, I feel like I'm like losing my mind right now. I'm losing my grip with reality. Like what the fuck, dude? And I'm just like, and again, like it's more high than it is drunk or anything. It's not the drinking affecting me, but like I didn't eat any food that day. So, I mean, that's right there, Kevin. You fucked up. You didn't eat any food. You had a handful of beers and then you smoked weed and you got fucking too fucked up. But I just remember at one point just getting that gag reflex going. I was like, oh, fuck, dude, am I going to throw up? And, like, I mean, I'm keeping it in the episode, dude. It's a little bit of a funny bit that we're going to do with it. So it's like, it turned out pretty good in that sense. But, yeah, you got to watch that on Sunday morning. Sunday morning, Yo Joe, Real American Podcast. Along also with Podcast in Disguise tomorrow, Saturday morning, if you're watching this as it comes out on a Friday. So definitely check those out. If you haven't. If you're a fan of G.I. Joe, you should definitely... We definitely are like the most offensive Transformers and G.I. Joe podcast on planet Earth. Like I feel like we can establish that and take the mount when it comes to that, dude. Because like, you know, we're I don't know. Anyway, it's just fucking... It's a lot of fun, dude. Let's just say, dude, like I'm having a lot of fun doing this, dude. That was always a dream so many years ago. Like before we started the podcast, I went back and listened to like a couple of the last ones that I did. Before starting the new run, and I caught myself saying that. Like, I was like, oh, it'd be cool to do, like, a South Park podcast or a Transformers podcast and, like, get a retrospective on those and shit. Like, we're not doing the South Park, obviously, which that would take forever, dude. It's, like, 25 fucking... Like, how many seasons of South Park is there? It's like, yeah, I'm gonna do a full retrospective of the fucking Simpsons. It's like... Bro. You know, fucking, like, I'd like to see that ran through, like, AI and just to... get the approximate time frame. Like if I started next week, how many weeks would it take me to review every single episodes of The Simpsons? Which I'm using my phone to record. So it's like, man, that's such good topics, dude. Okay, so if I started recording a podcast next week, reviewing The Simpsons series, how many weeks would it take me to finish the series? All right, let's see what it says. With over 800 episodes across 37 seasons, finishing a comprehensive podcast series reviewing every episode depends entirely on your... Well, yeah, I said one. Okay, so once a week then. Yeah, okay, it breaks it down here. One episode per week, 800 weeks. 15 years. It would take you 15 fucking years if you were just doing one episode a week. 15 years in 15.3, so like 3 months. 15 years in 3 months, so fuck, dude. Damn. So if you did 3 episodes per week, 66 weeks, so it actually drops it down by 10 years. So, if you're going to do a Simpsons retrospective podcast, make sure you're doing 3 episodes a week. Else you're doing that shit for fucking 15 fucking years, dude. Holy shit. Like, fuck, man. That's insane, dude. It says, yeah, 1 season per week. So if you did, how would you do 1 season per week? You'd do 22 episodes in 1 week. That would take you 36 weeks. Huh. That's interesting. So, like, hypothetically speaking, if all you did was just watch 1 season of The Simpsons all the way through and then proceed to record 22 episodes every week, it would take you 36 weeks to do the entire series. That's saying that even then, that's like over half a year. Oh man, dude, but that's all you would do. Like, but at the same time, then you'd have it. And then for the next 15 fucking years, dude, you got footage, dude, you got content. That's kind of cool. That's kind of fucking cool. But all right, so yeah, going back to fucking Yo Joe, like I said, I got a little bit of gag reflex, so I had to get up in the middle of the podcast and go get some air and shit, and like I didn't like throw up, but it was like just like a little bit of bile and shit, so it's like, oh, that's so good, I had nothing in his stomach. I didn't even throw up any beer, dude. It was already absorbed into my body at that point, so yeah, definitely check out those episodes. Yeah, so doing that, dude, we got fucking Shapeshifter. It's coming along. Me and Brandon, we've been working on the dialogue for the main character, which I'm gonna be the star. Oh, Kevin's the star! Oh my gosh! Like, nah, it's an ensemble cast, dude. But I'm definitely playing a part on there, and it's gonna be fun, dude. It's like It's super short, dude. Again, we're finishing up the Brandon Allen Presents Enter the Darkness series. If you haven't checked out, technically we have all 4 of them done. Okay, we've talked about this before. I don't know if we have. We have Night Drive. We have Shapeshifter shot and on there. We shot that thing like fucking 4 years ago. We got Roommates from last year, and then this year we got was it Shapeshifter? Which one is Shapeshifter? I don't fucking know, dude. I'm so fucking high. I'm so fucking stupid, dude. I should just go ahead and YouTube it. Just so we get the information out there to you guys, ladies and gentlemen. I'm surprised my computer even fucking works out here. Why is it... Dude, it's like... I don't know. Let's go and switch accounts here. Go over to the Channel 23 Productions, dude. So yeah, if you want to search us out on YouTube, it's Channel 23 or I think it's Channel 23 420 or Channel 23... Yeah, oh yeah, Channel 23 Productions 420. So it's because we got originally signed. We actually had Channel 23 Productions, and then like we didn't use it for a couple years, and we couldn't remember the password. So it's like, yeah, what do you expect there? What do you expect? They feed on us. Okay, yeah, Shapeshifter and they feed on us. That's part 4. But yeah, we decided since and again, we talked about this on the podcast, but Shapeshifter was just such a poor production in the sense of like the acting. Well, part of the acting was really bad. So we decided that in order to walk away from this series, like we need to reshoot that, and then we have the series complete, and we can finally fucking move on, dude. We can finally move on to something else, dude. Which I think we talked about The Mold. It's another little short horror movie. That should be fun. I think that's going to like give us a lot of obstacles in terms of special effects, which is like not something we've really worked around. It's fun on this one here doing Shapeshifter. I'm actually trying to get better at acting, okay? Because it's like obviously, Kevin, like I'm not trained in acting. I took one trimester of fucking drama back in the day, and that's pretty much it. Then you got stand-up comedy, obviously doing our own projects and stuff, but like I don't know, I'm very over the top in the sense, like, I don't know, when I sit here and talk to you guys, I'm just like, just like, it's either annoying or it's fucking, like, either you like it or you don't like it. I really feel like it's, like, people are probably split in the fucking middle when it comes to this, dude. You know, so it is what it is, dude. It's just who I am. It's who I am, and this is what we got for a fucking podcast. But yeah, we're hopefully probably going to shoot that. We want to start writing a fucking feature-length film. Because, like, we've been, like, I don't know, dude, there's, like, I think we can, like, maybe try to, like, start looking for some spots that can, like, maybe give us some money, like, get a grant, like, apply for a grant. But I feel like we need obviously, I mean, we need it. Yeah, I don't feel it. I know it. We need a really badass script. So, Brandon had a really cool idea. I'm not going to bring it up because, you know, that's inside baseball right there. It's all inside baseball. I'm talking inside baseball right now, dude. It's just an idea that we have, and I'm not going to fucking talk about it. Because it's fucking private, okay? It was a private conversation, and you are not entitled to that information yet. Once it's done, then you can have it. But yeah, so I don't know, dude. We're going to fucking fuck around with that. Like I said, we're shooting Shapeshifter. We're hoping to start shooting in, like, September. So hopefully it'll take us like, 2 to 3 weekends and boo, bada bing, bada boom, get that shit done. Because there's no special effects in this one. So it's like really, there's a lot of shots and there is a lot of like stuff to it, that we got to work on. But at the same time, like, we're not dealing with blood. We're not dealing with anything like that. So it's pretty fucking decent. So I don't know, man. That's, pretty much what we got going on. Like I said, I'm feeling pretty good these days, dude. Went through like, I don't know, a couple months, dude. Like since like, fuck, dude, for a minute, dude, it was just, like, kind of, like, just down in the dumps in the sense, dude, just not feeling it, dude. It's like, I look at these YouTube numbers, and I'm like, shit, dude, I wish more people would watch my fucking shit. I feel bad for myself, and, like, you get over that, dude, because, again, it's just, it is what it is, and you just gotta try to get better, and hopefully more people will fucking watch their shit. I don't fucking know. It's up to you, the viewer, to watch my show. Like, I could only press record so many times a day. It's like, do you guys see how many downloads we got? It's because I pressed play 100 fucking times on this shit. I'm really working for the views these days, okay? Nah, I mean, dude, isn't that like how YouTube is, though, and Instagram and all that shit? It's like, I was on TikTok today, and I was, like, scrolling through it. It popped up with my last video, and I was like, why is it showing me my video? It's fucking stupid. But it was an ad preview, and it was like, if you pay $21, we can give you 34,000 views. And I'm like, that means nothing, dude. It's just like, that's how these people are getting fucking out there, dude. It's like, they're just paying money into this algorithm. That's literally it, dude. it's like, check this out. Okay, so like every once in a while on Instagram, I will fucking throw down like a little bit of money on a fucking ad just to like, so it's like, I take all these pictures, my VHS tapes, my collection, so I'll run that as an ad just to try to get more people to see my fucking page, which it fucking does work. Like you do, at least on Instagram, you do get like legitimate views. And it's funny because it cross platforms onto our Facebook page for some reason, and apparently my Spin This with Kevin Porter fucking Facebook page is like linked to it, which we haven't done anything with that for a couple years, so I don't even know. Should just go to the Channel 23 production page. That way we run an ad on there. But again, that's not very active because Facebook's fucking sucks so much, dude. Like Facebook is the worst, and we've talked about that here recently on a podcast. But yeah, I don't see shit on fucking Facebook, but like on Instagram, you do get like legitimate people that are like-minded, at least in my case, like horror films, like physical media, shit like that. So, and you do get like real interactions, you get real people commenting. So it's not bots or anything like that, which I have seen the fucking bots, dude. Just scrolling through some of those videos on there, especially like the ones where they're like trying to sell you a product or something. They're like, especially it's like the ones that what they're telling you, they're like, we can get you more activity on your page or whatever and all this stuff, but you got to pay them money or something. But then you go through the comments and it's like the same comment over and over and over and over and over again. That's the thing I'm trying to avoid. I don't want that. Like if we're gonna get views, like it would be nice to get like a legitimate following off just some like legitimate people that are like-minded in physical media, horror movies, comedy movies, wrestling, Seattle Seahawks sports, well, Seattle sports in general, I should say. But yeah, I mean, like it'd be fun. It'd be fun to do that. But yeah, you see that shit, but yeah, okay. So my point is that like a couple weeks ago, I did that, and it was the first time in a while that I threw down some money, and I threw down the money, and yeah, doing great. Getting a lot of attention, and like so the days after that. Because I try to post daily with like, physical media content, and I fucking, throwing up this up. It's like, oh shit, dude, this got like, 50 likes. And it's like, because normally I'm in between that range of like 15 to 20. And if something does really good, it's like 30, so that's like kind of where I've been at in terms of like, my relationship with the algorithm right now. It's like, it's feeding it a little bit, but at the same time, it's not really giving me shit for the most part. But yeah, no, days after that, I'm seeing my presence in the algorithm is like moving up, dude. Like, I don't know, I posted up like a Day of the Dead fucking DVD, and like got like fucking 90 fucking likes. And I'm like, dude, that's more like it. Like, it should be like this every fucking time. But then like, a week goes by, 2 weeks go by, and you just start seeing those numbers go down again. And it's like, oh, okay, I get it. So I have to pay you money in order to promote my stuff. Like, it's such a fucking one-sided thing, dude. It's like back in the day, you're trying to get on TV, that's fucking rigged. Fucking trying to make it on the internet, that's fucking rigged. It's this like cycle of like putting your stuff out there and trying to get noticed, and like fucking like nothing, dude. Like, it's like you watch some videos and it's like people don't even make it through our Channel 23 Productions bump. It's like I get it. I don't know. I mean, I guess I do the same thing on certain videos, but most of the time I'll give it a chance. Most of the time I'll sit there and watch it for a couple minutes. And like I said, dude, I know it, dude. I know how I am, dude. And it's like, you either like me or you don't fucking like me. It's like, this guy's either, he's got some valid points or he's fucking annoying. So, I accept that. It is what it is. But, yeah, it just kind of fucking sucks, dude. And I guess you just got to love the game, that's all it really comes down to. But that's why we're trying to put together a feature film, Let's get a feature film. Let's put it out there, dude. And like, let's see what happens. It's like Brandon's tried to submit some of the Enter the Darkness projects in the past to some local film festivals, and every time we got denied. Every fucking time we got denied. So I guess, if anything, that just means you gotta step up your game and get better. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing at all, but like, it is discouraging to a point, but I don't know. It's like, we went and saw Obsession here a couple weeks ago, and like, that was pretty good. That's a great fucking movie. Backrooms, great fucking films. Like, these guys are like in their 20s and shit, and they got this YouTube presence, and like, at least we were talking about Obsession, like, cause like at the same time, it's like, dude, I'm glad to see new blood getting in and making some cool shit. And, at least the industry now seeing like, oh shit, this is what people want to see. They don't want to see crappy fucking films. Like, it's awesome seeing like major films like bomb at the office right now, dude. And all these like small independent films like getting, big fucking views and shit, dude. But we're talking about the director, and Brandon brings up that like these kids are just trust fund kids, you know. So I'm just like, oh, of course they are, dude. Like, of course they're fucking trust fund kids. So, you know, yeah, if I didn't have to fucking work a fucking full-time job, I could devote all my fucking time. But it's like, well, Kevin, devote the time that you have and just do the best you can. It's like, I've been doing that for 20 years. Like, nothing. No one listens to the podcast. Like, we named the podcast that no one listens to. It's like, who gives a shit, dude? But I don't know, dude. That's pretty much all we got going on, I guess, like, in terms of projects. Nah, I don't know. Nothing new really coming out, so. Well, I guess we did a new episode of Video Rental Chaos that finally dropped that fucking Office Space video that we've been teasing on the podcast for like months. Shot that shit back in like April or March or something and just sat on it because, again, just going through that fucking little bit of some downtime, you know, which is like, all right, well, anytime I'm feeling that way, just like shut it down. Like, you know, we're still doing G.I. Joe, we're still doing Transformers podcast, but at the same time, like, you know, just got to take a break from other things. But yeah, last Sunday, I felt motivated this weekend, so I got out, did the episode. Did pretty good, dude. Got 30 views off fucking YouTube. Like, pretty happy with that. Considering these G.I. Joe podcasts, like, nobody's fucking listening to them, so it's just like, whatever. Like, we created, like, dedicated pages. We're like, all right, we'll do the smart thing. We'll spread it out. You know, it's like, you can find these episodes across, like, 3 pages. And then like I went to the Transformers one. It's like the last episode had 33 views. I was like, that's badass. But then you go through the last 12 episodes and it's like 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. It's just like, oh god. Why do we even create the pages, dude? It's doing nothing for us. So I don't know, Kevin, you gotta do the keywords and all that shit. It's like, it does nothing. Like, I don't know. I've done that. I've been like, okay, make cool cover art. Oh, did that. Okay, that really didn't affect anything. Okay, cool. You know, if I could do all the little search tags. Oh, did nothing. Okay, cool. What else? Make better content. Okay. Probably it. Probably just need to make better content. But like, dude, I don't know, dude. Like, I have seen so much worse shit on the fucking internet these days, dude. Again, like, you just go online, you just see these people fucking posting up like sketches. Like, I saw this thing the other day. This guy had a fucking Batman mask on, and he was at a tree, and there was like this hole in the tree that was like a bowl. So grossly, they fucking poured a whole bunch of cereal in there, and like milk, obviously, you know, because what else do you put in cereal, Kevin? It's milk. But then, like, okay, so this guy's sitting there, this fat dude's like sitting there eating it, and then these 2 hot chicks come in like bikinis, and they're like, "Oh, can we get some?" And they fucking start eating it, and they're all eating it. And that's it. That's 77,000 fucking views. What the fuck? That's stupid as shit. You're only... Fucking Jesus Christ, dude. Hot chicks online. Like, I don't ever want to hear any of you fucking bitch that's fucking... Oh my god. I'm so privileged to have, like, followers online that fucking pay attention. It's like, it's a double-edged sword. Because they're only following you because you're hot. So it's like, if you are doing, like, physical media content or something, or, like, doing something that is, like... you know, are artistically driven. I mean, they're not watching you because you're good. Most of the time, you guys fucking suck so bad. They're only watching you because you're a hot chick. Look at the comments. Look at the comments, dude. I don't know. And again, Kevin, are you jealous? Yes, absolutely. I am fucking very jealous. I've always said, dude, if I was a hot chick, bam, dude, I would have 1 million views just like that, dude. I'd show my titties off. I get it, dude. I understand the game. Okay? But here I am. Straight white male, 2026, doing YouTube videos. It's like, it's oversaturated. Like, only so many straight white males can get through. And I just haven't made it yet. I don't know, you always hear that shit online. It's always like, Morgan Freeman didn't become famous until he was in his 50s or 40s or something. I'm like, dude, I'm fucking 40, bro. I've been doing this shit since I was 20, dude. 19, technically, dude. Fuck. 18. Shit, dude. 22 years. Damn, dude. I know, it's like, whatever, dude. I'm not trying to come on up here and like bitch. It's like, this shit, like, it does bother me, but like at the same time, like, I have a good enough time in my life to acknowledge the fact that, like, all right, dude, Kevin, you got a great fucking family. You got good fucking friends. You got a fucking studio that you guys like have wanted for so many fucking years. You're living the dream, dude. So it's like, at the end of the day, I can't control anything outside when it comes to like, once I put it online. And that's just why I'm ghosting this shit, dude. Like, every fucking time, dude, as soon as I post it online, fucking delete that app off my phone, dude. It's gone, dude, because like I just need to stay off that, because like if I don't fucking see it, I don't think about that type of shit. So it's about when I'm scrolling online, and again I'm seeing these stupid fucking videos, you know. Yeah, of course it's gonna fucking drive you insane, dude. So it's like, what's the answer, Kevin? Stay off the fucking internet. I don't know, dude. All right, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of staying off the internet, let's go ahead and wrap up this episode, dude. So yeah, make sure to be checking out Yo Joe, Real American Podcast, every single Sunday. The Podcast in Disguise every single Saturday. Trying to get those episodes up a little bit sooner, so instead of 10 a.m., they're going up at 7 a.m. Because I never think about the East Coast. I'm like, damn, dude, once I post that up, it's already 1 o'clock in the East Coast. So I don't know. I threw it down at 7, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Maybe I should just start throwing it down at like 3 o'clock in the fucking morning, dude. Just hit that East Coast 6 a.m., dude. See what happens. See what fucking happens. I don't know. Maybe not. Not this week. Yeah, so make sure to check that out. I'll do episode of Video Rental Chaos. It should be out this weekend. We should have a new one out. I'm going to try to get one out every single week. If not, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. But this episode is gonna be cool. We're gonna try something new, dude. We're gonna go see the new Evil Dead Burn this evening. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, and then we're gonna come home and record an episode and edit it tomorrow and get it out, dude. So we're gonna try to start covering like some more newer stuff of what's going on instead of just covering random VHS tapes from, you know, back in the day. We're still gonna do that. I'm still gonna cover like the movies that I'm watching. But at the same time, though, dude, if a new horror film comes out, all right, let's go ahead and fucking nail it, dude. Let's get it on the record, as the kids would like to say. But with that being said, I'm Kevin Porter. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.